Yadav. Last previous sessions we talk about basics Kotlin steps like how we can move one by one. So I covered like variables, how we can declare variable, how we can define variable, right? But let's talk about typecast, how it's work in Kotlin. So we can see here I created this class in Java. Basically, this is Java file, not Kotlin file. So how we are doing in Java and how we can do in Kotlin, what those are the difference I'm going to talk about here. So we are saying here is object class. So object class is the top level class in Java. We can say parent class. I'm saying this variable name is result, and I'm creating here is a random number. So we can use this library like a random class from the util package, and I'm creating on one object, and I'm saying hey, give me the next integer between 1 to 3. Okay. If random number is 1 matching, then I'm saying give me the result type is this is double, correct? This is double value I'm putting into it. So object, in object class we can put any data type. This is by default is going to be store, depend upon your data type. Okay. So I'm saying if random number is not matched, store as a string. So here I'm storing as a double if random number 1 is matched. If not matched, then I'm saying hello. So how we can check this object, like the object is type is result I'm storing, what actual data type we have in this variable at once is initialized. So we can say in Java we have instance of uh, operator, like we can say result is instance of double, means if value is double is we have, then we can saying typecasting here result and adding 4. So we know here, right, we know this is double type, but still we need to typecast in Java, because if don't cast is giving the compile time error. So suppose I am removing here, right, it's removing it. So this compile time error. So this is saying plus operator cannot apply to be object type. So we have to explicitly typecast is like here this is double type, but ideally we should not say double type, because in this block we know this is the double type. All right. I'm using Java 11. In Java 11 still not supporting, but if you use Java 14, I believe this is supporting same feature, like you don't need to post double here. Okay, but while I'm making this video I'm using Java 11, so I'm trying to show you difference. Now if we are saying this result is a string else part, then I'm saying typecast is a string, then store as a temporary variable and then return it, and now result is final going to be display here. So let's run it and let's see it's working or not to see here. So now my result is hello. That means random number was not 1. So let's run again. Match something to be displayed as a float double type value. Now you see, after running couple of iteration, I can see my random number matched with 1. Sometimes it's 2, 3, like that. Depend upon, right? We don't know what random number is going to be. So this is Java part, how we can do typecasting in Java. So let's try with same code how we can do with Kotlin actually. So I'm going to copy paste all the content here. Okay. So if we take command C, and I created one file here, typecast in Kotlin. So if I paste here, control command B. So here it's trying to say convert everything to Kotlin Java code to Kotlin code. If I can say yes, it's going to be convert, right? But let's do manually to understand it. So we can say this is the error we are getting. Object is does not have the companion object. So these are the objects. So how we can declare object class in Kotlin? So we have, I'm going to, this is var type. Okay, this data is going to change, and this data type is any. So in Kotlin we have similar class is object like in Java any. Okay, this variable must either we have type annotation or to be initialized. Okay, now it's removed. Now let's go to declare random variable. So I'm saying the val, because this value is going to be 1 always, and because I'm using Kotlin code we don't need new keyword. And let's import this one, import. Okay, I'm using Java, and then say he's saying we can, this is something to tool tip Sonal, saying how you can write better code, so I'm not going to do that. And in Kotlin we have is instance of is. Okay, so we can say is double. now what we are trying to get here is saying unresolved reference result. Why it should not be like that? So where is any in this one we don't need typecast. So now we are good here. Okay, and similar we want to typecast string in Kotlin. We can say result as a string, as a string. So yeah, so this is also we need to write here where we can say val. Okay, as a string, and we don't need semicolon basically because in Kotlin we don't need semicolon. So let's remove it. Let's remove it. Okay, this is also, and here I'm using like Java type code, right? So we, like concatenating through the plus, we don't need, we can use string template. And let's remove it, system out dot println, and let's put under command line command dollar result. Okay, and let's remove it. So I think it will going to be work. So let's test it. Let's run it. Why I'm getting error? Okay. Okay, so this is saying top level variable expecting. Okay, that's good. If here is close, else is close. If is close here, else is close. Okay, so we don't need this braces, right? Because I'm using just main function. So now it looks good. So let's run it again. Okay, so now it's saying 3.49, right? So this is also working. So in Kotlin we can write let's try to refactor this code and follow these suggestions. So here we are saying we can lift assignment out of it, so we can assign the value, right? So I'm saying whatever result is coming from this if expression and else we can get it, right? Is store into result variable. And similar we can remove this one as well, like if is getting this value, right? Otherwise else. Okay, let's put into one line, so we can say just like a expression. So if result is this, okay, let's remove the semicolon, still I have. So else and store into result variable, right? And similar we can remove this one, like as similar as well. If result is double, then do the plus, right? Here. Okay, let's remove the semicolon here, and we don't need this one as well. Let's remove this value print code, we don't need it actually. Okay, so I'm just doing the cleaning the code. So it's, so if you see, like we are using just few lines of the code and we are doing the same thing, right? So this is really nice. So let's run it and let's check it's working. Yeah, it's now I'm getting the string hello. So this is really, if you compare it in Java code, right? So we need to write so many lines of the code, and in Kotlin just we need to use as expression, right? Expression code, and we can write very concise code. Okay. So that's it from this session, and hope you learned something. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you for your time.